people usually ask me like, "Hey Reggie, what's your favorite game of all time?" Now, to be honest with you, when you have a big collection of games, it's kind of sometimes that's really hard to answer. You know, I mean, I have a lot of games that I would feel guilty if I didn't choose that game, so I can't really choose a game. What I've tried to do is like pretty much like I could say maybe a favorite game for a certain system, like the PS2 or the PS1 or so on like that. I could possibly do it, and when I do it, I usually do it by genre, so that way I can add a couple more games in there. But for the PS2, and this has been asked a lot, and I've really thought about this, how much fun I had with the PS2 system over the years, how much joy it's brought to me gaming-wise and everything, and even as a DVD player. But I would have to say one of my favorite games of all time for that system is a game probably unheard of for everybody. I mean, even when I bring it up to people, they still don't know about it. But that game is Steambot Chronicles. Steambot Chronicles is a steampunk game, a sandbox steampunk game at that. And you deal with these devices called these vehicles called tropmobiles, and they're kind of like these mechanical robots that you ride around in and go around and do different things, and kind of like cars and so on or whatever. But the game has a lot of things to it, like how you can make money, you could join a band, you could do all kind of cool things in this game. And the dialogue in the game is so freaking hilarious. There's not many games that actually make me laugh, and this game actually made me laugh with some of the dialogue choices you could use in it. Characters were just heartwarming. The music, what you could do, it's just an amazing experience. And then the game has so many, well, not so many, but it has a lot of side quests in it. I haven't even completed yet. I should go back and actually do them. But you could actually be a good guy or a bad guy in the game, and even halfway through the game at some point you could choose between the two, like if you want to revert back to being good or revert back to being bad. It's pretty cool. I love it. And what happened for me a couple years ago, one of my friends on Facebook, Fabricio, he actually asked me this question: "Well, Reggie, what is your favorite game?" And I told him this, and what he did was he actually made a wooden box for me of Steambot Chronicles. So this is the box right here. This is awesome. So he did all this work on it, amazing artwork for the game, and it's just, man, this thing still blows me away today. I'm just so happy to own this thing, man. This really means a lot to me. And what he did on the inside here too is that he put the original title of the game, which is called Bumpy Trot in Japan, and he put just all the characters in there that are in the band pretty much, which is pretty amazing to me. On the sides out here, he did some artwork, and he actually added my picture on the back where it says Reggie Williams' favorite game seal. So it has my little smiley face right there with the little tooth glycerin shining or whatever. But anyways, inside of it, what I put in here was I put in all my Steambot Chronicles memorabilia, like games, pre-order bonuses, demo discs. I put all of it in here, so it's just like, so the box would have something in it pretty much. Just, I don't know, guys, it's just something really, it blows me away. I know people, when they say like, "Hey, what is your holy grail in your collection?" Well, I would consider this my holy grail. I mean, I know it's not like a freaking, like, what is that game, Stadium Events or whatever like that, but you know, this is something for me that no one else has, and it's pretty damn amazing, you know what I mean? And I would never like try to sell it or nothing, or trade it or nothing like that. This is like gonna be in my collection until the day I'm not on this earth. So just really amazing. And I just want to show you some of the stuff I have in here. So here is the harmonica that came with the pre-order bonus. This is my second one of it. The first one I had, I actually took out of the package, and I used to take it to work with me and blow it in and amuse my friends. They used to laugh, but that thing fell apart. So I don't know if these things are stable to really be used a lot. You know what I mean? They're pretty cheaply made, I'm guessing. Also in here, I have the two other games that are a part of Steambot Chronicles lore. Pretty much, here is Blocus Portable Steambot Championship. This is like the mini game that was in Steambot Chronicles. They made it into its own game. I've never played it. I never had any interest to. Here's a Steambot Chronicles demo disc. Love those. And here is a semi-sequel. Well, actually, it's semi-sequel to Steambot Chronicles Battle Tournament. This game is actually really cool too. I actually like this one a lot. Steambot Chronicles had a sequel that was in the works, but unfortunately, IRM decided to pull the plug on it, and it was looking really good too. But I was so devastated when that didn't come out. And then, of course, here's the game itself, the original Steambot Chronicles, which is all in here. So that's just something I wanted to share with you guys. Steambot Chronicles, damn near, I would say it's my favorite PS2 game of all time. If you haven't played the game, I don't know if it's available as download, but you know, a lot of you guys will know how to, if you want to play it, you know how to get the ISOs for it or whatever. Just a really good game to have in your collection if you want to take a dive into something new. You know what I mean? The game does have its rough spots, you know, but it's nothing anything like it would like pretty much like say, oh, I don't want to play this game. Like it's an amazing experience. I actually want to play it again. I played it a couple years ago and really enjoyed it. And man, this is, I don't know, the PS2 era for me and the PS1, those eras are just something about those games, man. It's these people were just putting ideas into games. They weren't worried about the production value, because you know the production value of games today is like through the roof. So if your game, even if a game breaks even these days, man, the company might fall under. So I don't know. It's a lot different from what it is today. So anyways, guys, quick video for you guys. Thank you for watching.